and this is The End Show. And I'm your host, Gus Summers. It's good to be back with you today. We got another great show. We have in-studio guest, Miss Melanie Taylor, and her good friend, Mr. Jared Cattoor. How are you two doing today?
We're great. Doing fantastic.
All right. That's what we like to hear. How was the drive? You guys doing okay with that?
Fine. I'm like a Hollywood resident myself, so it's all pretty in there.
I
you
know.
What I mean?
You do the scene. I see you everywhere, Melanie.
I know.
How about you, Jared? I know you're from the town, right?
Right. Hollywood area, yeah. It was nice getting here today. It was nice and easy.
Great.
It's a good day. So.
Fantastic.
We always love no traffic. It's like a golden moment in time.
Yeah.
No escaping it, no matter what time it is it?
It's pretty much not.
Definitely don't want to go up Highland on like a weekend. Have you ever been caught in that traffic?
You know what? No, Jared's like, yes, I have been. But I feel like one of the main things of traffic can be from just like a paparazzi thing, like a big holdup or whatever. I ran into that this morning, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were they snapping shots of you
They
everywhere?
were snapping shots
yes,
of me, yes. It was my traffic jam, Gus. That's what it was.
I knew it.
I'm complaining about it, okay?
I was stuck in traffic saying, I bet it's Melanie that's got us stuck here.
Yes.
That's great. That's funny. So they were just taking snapshots and
yeah, it was like some TMZ thing or whatever.
Of course.
And I was like, I just want to get on the freeway. I just want to.
I want to get to the end show and get my show. Yeah.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted to get here.
I love it. I love it. Shameless plug, yes. For the end show. That's right.
Watch the end show.
That's right. Well, fantastic. Well, you've been having a wonderful year last year. This year's starting off great with the music awards and everything.
I know, that was an amazing way to start it. Well, last year was really about, for me, like, getting comfortable on stage, I think, and, like, performing and becoming more of the artist that I wanted to be and, like, experiencing that and then, like, exploring all of those different aspects. And so then I feel like it all really came together when we released my album, and then I had my album release party, and then we did kind of like both sides, I think, of who I am, with me performing like with just the band and then doing it with like dancers and everything. And then yeah, like the next night was the Artist and Music Awards, and I won Best Dance Artist, so it's been going really well.
That was great. You know, I saw you at the Whiskey.
Right.
When we had the nomination party there. And you closed the show.
Right.
That fantastic.
I closed it out.
You did. So how was that? Was that how did that feel? You know, was that kind of a culminating of the year? Because that's really kind of towards the end of the year.
Yeah, exactly. Because I just had started working with that creative director earlier in the year, and he's been really wonderful at, like, in a sense, helping shape who I wanted to become in that light of being a dance artist. And so yeah, it was like kind of like a celebration, and we really worked hard on that show, and it was just probably like the most fun I've had doing a show, because it was like the first time where there was an audience that wasn't just all my friends and family, you know, it was like people that were just there, and it was like really connecting to the audience and stuff, and it was great.
Yeah. You know, that's great. Not just my family and friends.
I mean, which are wonderful and stuff,
sure.
And
the
of
best
course,
support.
like those are like your core fans, right? That are going to be like your super fans. But then it's always amazing to like branch out into people that like don't know my music yet, and it's the first time that they've seen it, and
right.
Yeah.
Because I stayed to the end. Covering the whole event.
Oh, cool.
And there were a lot of people busy start trickling out.
Right.
But a lot of people stayed, and everyone that was around enjoyed your show. I could see that they were really wow. They were looking at everyone. Because you had a couple dancers, and then you had a partner there for a little while that he was dancing around with you, and that was all fantastic. It was great.
Yeah, I mean,
choreography.
I come from a musical theater and like show choir background, and so I love to put on big shows that express that, like, because that's just what I'm used to.
Right.
And so I just love that. Like, I love hearing that feedback. Like, I love the wow factor.
Well, everyone was wild. Everyone was wild.
Good.
And don't want to leave out poor Jared here. Jared, he's sitting over there very nice. And
Astute.
Yes, that's a very good word. So Jared, tell me a little bit about yourself, because I want to have you guys sing one of your songs.
Yeah.
But quick background, are you from the area? Are you from back east? Usually everyone comes from back east.
Not quite. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay.
And I came out here about a year and a half ago to go to Musicians Institute. So I went there, graduated, and yeah, man. I mean, I'm a music teacher. I'm an author. I have my first music theory book out, which is really cool.
Really smart.
Very nice. Okay.
And then and I play with my fiance Anna Yanova in our band. I play with Melanie. She's a great friend, and I've been fortunate to play all these shows there. It's been really, really fun. And yeah, play with, I don't know, do a lot of session work and stuff like that.
So are you a student first or a musician first? What did you learn first? Theory?
What did I learn first?
Yeah, theory, or did you pick out the big guitar?
Smoke on the water was the first thing I learned. That's funny. I mean, I consider myself both all the time, you know.
Right.
You'll never stop learning. I will never stop learning.
Life.
Yeah, student of life.
You know.
That's a great title for a CD and a song. Student of life.
Student of life. That's so true.
At least a
though.
lyric.
Yeah, exactly.
You heard it if you're here first. So when I hear it on one of your records, we know where we
we'll
got
give
it.
you 5% of the publishing.
Oh, wow. I thought you were just going to say, thanks, guys. What a great line.
I'm a generous person.
You are. Well, fantastic. Tell us about the first song that you're going to play. I know you want to play a little something.
We are going to do Ceasefire first.
Ceasefire.
And it's my single right now that my marketing team that's been really great has been promoting and stuff online and in different radio placements and stuff. But this version that we're going to play is obviously the acoustic version of it. And I really like exploring just like different ways to do this song since, we play it so often now. But yeah, it's been really fun to like do it this way.
Fantastic. And the title again?
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire. All right. Go right ahead.
Cool.
If love is a battlefield, you better guard your heart. Even with a bulletproof vest on, you'll get blown apart. Yeah, and baby, now we're both on the floor, man down. Oh, I guess we've been bleeding too long, and somehow, we gotta ceasefire. I'm putting hands up, ceasefire. I've had enough, ceasefire. I'm throwing down my guns, 'cause you were number one. I'm walking out, so get it out on the wire. I'm calling for a ceasefire. One more shot isn't worth the pain. No, yeah, I was on a mission for love. Mayday, mayday, mayday. 'Cause baby, now we're both on the floor, men down, 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 down. I guess we've been bleeding too long, and somehow we gotta ceasefire. I'm putting hands up, ceasefire. 'Cause I've had enough, ceasefire. For a ceasefire. No, we just can't keep living like this. No, we just can't keep living like this. No, we just can't keep living like this. No, we just can't keep living like we gotta ceasefire. I'm putting hands up, ceasefire. 'Cause I've had enough, ceasefire. 'Cause you were number one, I'm walking out, so get it out on the wire. I'm calling for a ceasefire.
Wonderful.
There we go.
Wonderful. And,
Thank you.
And you said that was the first time you did it acoustically, or that particular arrangement?
No, it's not the first time I've done it, because I'm just saying I like to do it acoustically.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes, because it's so different from the studio version.
Right.
Yeah.
But you sang that at the nominations, did you not? Was that a song?
Yeah, that was one of the songs I sang.
Okay, yeah, I thought
Definitely.
the wording was familiar.
I always put it in there. My single. No, but it does. The song does mean a lot to me, because it was kind of like the first song that, when I was starting my album, my producer and I wrote together, and so it wasn't even going to be an album until that song, and then we were like, what's this sound, and we should develop this, and so it means more to me.
because it brought the project together.
Yeah,
nice.
And I guess it was about my start, as an artist, and I can write songs and do this, and so, yeah.
Multi-talented.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So you co-wrote that song
I co-wrote that
with your producer?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Wow. So were you the one that had the idea for it?
He had the track, and he had I think he had an idea about it, and then I added kind of all the relationship stuff, wording, and then we collaborated with his words and made it. Yeah.
Nice. How's it feel, Jared? Fantastic playing.
Thank you.
Isn't it great?
Absolutely. It's how was the arrangement for you? Because it looked like it was easy for you. Is it?
It's fun,
Not that it's easy,
Don't
but
mind.
yeah.
Jared's talked about how this song actually hurts his fingers, so he goes through pain to play this song.
This
for me.
one is all bar chords the whole time.
Right. I
On
was watching.
acoustic, so it kind of, definitely does hurt, especially when we practice it over and over again.
I'm again, Jared. He's
One more
my
time.
hands are bleeding.
Right.
No, not really.
Muscle through the pain. Well, definitely worth it. I mean, you can hear it. Everything was just flowed beautifully.
Good.
It was fantastic.
I'm glad you liked it.
Absolutely. We're getting close to commercial break, so wanted to say thank you for coming in, taking the time. Both of you.
Yeah.
I was excited to
Definitely.
have you on the show.
Here.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Thanks again. Hey, well, this is Gus Summers, and you're listening to The In Show. And we have in-studio guest, Miss Melanie Taylor, and her good friend, Mr. Jared Cattoor, and we're going to have a lot more of their music and their story in our next segment, so you hang in there. We'll be right back. And this is The In Show. And I'm your host, Gus Summers. Good to be back with you today. We are broadcasting live, that's right, from the Sunset Strip on the entertainment capital of the world, Hollywood. And we have a great in-studio guest, Miss Melanie Taylor, and her good friend, Mr. Jared Cattoor. Again, thank you for being here. Melanie, I want to ask you, just some questions about, what got you going in your career?
Yeah. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, because I'm why did I do this? I really loved Michael Jackson when I was 6 years old, and he had this show at Disneyland, Captain EO, and I loved that show. Whenever we went to Disneyland, that was the first place that I wanted to go to first. And so he had this thing where he was goes to the, I don't know, evil queen or whatever, and through the whole series of the show he converts her through music to being good. And I think I seriously saw that and I was oh my gosh, music can change the world. And so through that, and just all the musical theater that I did through my childhood and stuff, that really inspired me. And then I always listened to Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and great vocalists, and I don't know, I can't explain it. It was just something that I told my mom really at a young age. I was I'm gonna do this, Mom. She was really supportive, so that helped too.
Wow.
But, yeah.
So you went to Disneyland and you just sat there with eyes wide
Jared
open
will
and
tell you,
gaping?
Disney and the 80s is probably how he thinks that I'm like most influenced by, which is probably true. I did love Disney when I was growing up. But I don't know. I love to have fun. I love to bring people joy. And I think maybe a big part of the 80s was like that. But I do love Michael Jackson. And I'm just kind of like carefree and like to bring that funky, fresh style.
That's funny. Because I'm thinking about all the Michael Jackson stuff, and thinking about how you enjoyed to dance and everything.
Right.
Does
That's a big part of it.
Is that in the back of your mind? You want certain choreography to have a certain presentation. Big flash. Because his was real big flash.
Totally. I mean, like when I look at a show, I don't just hear the songs. You know what I mean? I look at the stage presence that the artist brings and yeah, I mean, dancing is a big part of enhancing that. And so I think I want people to have the best experience possible when they're watching me. And so if dance can like help, that along, and they can feel more fulfilled or whatever, or like in awe and have that wow factor, then yeah.
So is there a storytelling in your choreography?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, every song has a story, and so again, like dancing just, I think, enhances that, telling that story, because you can do more with movement than you can with just, emoting it in your voice, which is totally one thing. But yeah, I love to have that presentation.
Big 80s presentation.
Yes. If it's in the 80s, then so be it. Well, actually, so like the last song on my album is called Hot Like Hell Yeah, and that is a throwback to the 80s, specifically as the song. Because I just love the 80s so much.
That's great. So Jared, does she wear the scrunchies and the multicolored leotards and everything?
I'm sure she does at home.
I do wear multicolored leotards. I do not do the scrunchies.
You don't do the scrunchies, right? And your hair to the side? Sometimes? Okay, yeah, that's definitely
but
80s.
It's such like a cultural thing in our society that it came back around anyways. And
right.
I just happen to like it, so...
So, in regards now, how about love songs or ballads? Same thing? Is the 80s a big influence? Because, the 80s has a distinctive sound.
It does. I mean, I don't think that my music so much is like in the 80s, except for that song that we specifically made about the 80s.
Right.
No, and I don't even think that the 80s, like, really influences my, like, songwriting or anything like that. It's just more like the style. Yes. Of like their clothing and stuff, not necessarily any of that. So my love songs are just about my life, and just real stuff.
So it's whatever the melody comes at melody.
Exactly.
Not spelled the same, but
melody.
Yeah. But it's basically whatever the song is and how it's arranged that you perform. It's not necessarily linked to your love of the 80s.
No, not
no
at
throwbacks.
all. I mean, I just was born in the 80s. There's really nothing past that besides, like, I really love that everyone, like, loved to work out and, like, wear cool, bright colors, because I just think that's fun. But other than that, it's not really much of an influence. Yeah, in terms of, like, ballads, I think I don't know, because it is so different from, like, the dance aspect of what I do. Right. But I also really love to just, like, be still and sing a song, because at the end of the day, I am a singer. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But, your voice lends to the ballads, because your voice has that that softness to it, that refinedness to it.
Yeah, people have told me that, like, that my voice is soulful, or like whatever you want to call it too, and so I like to be able to have that variety though in my music, and definitely in my shows, to say like, hey, this is my range. I can do all of this. So
what are some of the songs that you have on your
iPhone,
not your iPhone, come on, iPod, and your MP3,
like the songs that I listen to,
right?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually so probably different than anything that I even kind of sing. I mean, I listen to, like, the top 40. That's probably, like, the main thing when I like to be energized and stuff. But I also really love, like, Dave Matthews and, like, James Taylor and, like, I don't know, like, just those John Mayer, like all those like really soulful, like raspy voices. I love that. Just guys and their guitar. I don't know.
Hey, guys and their guitar.
There you go. I have one with me right now. So, yeah.
So the music that you listen to varies a little bit compared to what you actually perform.
Yes.
Okay.
But well,
especially if it's in the 80s.
Especially if it's in the 80s. I mean, it's both. It's like I like the vocal quality of the guys and their guitars, or like I don't know, like Corinne Bailey Rae, or like Natasha Bedingfield, like that kind of quality in their voice. But then I also really love the performance aspect of like Beyonce and like Michael Jackson. So I think that my style kind of like merges those two together. Yeah.
Because your voice, because that's something that you can tell by someone's voice, how they sing along with an acoustic guitar or a cappella.
Yeah.
Because you can go into the studio and pitch everything,
totally.
and everything sounds great.
Like, change everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But when it's just a person on a guitar by themselves and they sing, it's like, wow, that, you're hitting those chords, you're hitting those notes, and you can sing. Wow.
Yeah, and it's good to show that sometimes, because sometimes people think of like a dance artist and they're like, oh, it's just like Britney Spears, or like, I don't know, nothing against Britney, I love her.
Right.
But like,
bring out the white bow.
Depends on, right. Sometimes the performance can get in the way of the singing sometimes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, good point. And Jared, do you accompany a lot acoustically, or what's your medium normally? Do you play electric? Do you play
I play more electric guitar.
Okay.
But I definitely like acoustic too, and nylon string, and I don't know. I think if I'm backing people up, definitely play a lot of acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's it feel like when you're singing with Melanie? Just the two of you. What kind of what's the feeling there? What's the energy that? Or are you concentrating? Because I always notice that people either are concentrating, playing. Other people, can play off each other.
Yeah.
Which really, heightens the performance.
Well, what I think about when I play for someone and I accompany them is I have to try to, first off, have the whole feel of the song, because in a song you have all these different instruments creating one vibe. So I kind of have to pick and choose the important ones, and then also think, how can I fill this up, and get like a bit of the bass lines and have a strong rhythm and have like it interesting enough to where I, kind of have a full sound, just me. So, and then my job is to make her sound better. That's it. That's really what I'm here for. And then what I think is, like, to me, it's all about the groove. Like, if my feel and my groove is really good, then she'll be comfortable to sing whatever. She won't be worried. There's nothing wrong if, like, it's just a solid beat behind it,
Right.
That's very true. Because I've played with guitarists that are not so great. I'm like, are you going to get that note? Okay. Oh, and I have to get my note. You know what I mean?
Right.
But J Money's got it.
J Money.
That's my rap name.
You can give a little rap right now, J Money. J-Mo? Is he J-Mo?
You can go, J-Mo for short. That's so funny, J-Mo for short. He's got it.
So funny. A fun fact you would never know about Jared, he's a secret rapper.
Right. And now we got G-Mo on the mic right here. Gus Money.
G-Mo.
Oh, no. Don't tell people I have money. I'm getting calls all the time.
Leave me alone.
So Jared, and I know you're a musician. And you're also truly a singer? Or are you?
Not really.
Okay, really a musician, but a rapper also.
It's more like a joke.
It's more like a joke, but he can throw it down. No, Jared's like always playing a guitar. I mean, like literally, it's probably more often than not that I see you with the guitar in your hand than without it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't think, like the crowd of people we hang out with see me with a guitar every time they see me, And I like that.
Do.
I want it to be like that. I think that's cool.
You used to sling the guitar in high school and
have it around my back, just ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull it out.
In high school I got in a lot of trouble for playing guitar in class.
That's
oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
All
that's
the time.
So
I
funny.
have so many good stories for that stuff.
That's great. That's great.
Wow.
See, I learned an old guitar guy taught me the secret of a guitar. He goes, all great songs.
Yeah.
He goes, Gus, C, G, and D. That's it.
Right.
So then I learned C, G, and D, wrote one song, and made sure the girl's name, phonetically sounded right. So every time, so I got a song for you. And so it's only a guitar with 3 chords.
Man, what were they thinking when they wrote this?
Sorry, yeah. That's
Anyway, the next song has C, G, and D in it, plus one more.
There you go.
all right.
Making
You see?
it a great song.
Nice. See, and that's what I learned. So I threw in the D minor. So when I wanted
There
to
it
get
is.
Jared knows, he goes the D. Well, fantastic. Well, we're already at the break moment. We have to take a quick break again. Thanks both of you for coming in. I'm having a great time listening to your music and everything. So plenty of time to still play another couple songs.
Yep, it's going to be a jam session.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks again, guys. Hey, well, this is Gus Summers, and you're listening to The In Show. And we have in-studio guest, Miss Melanie Taylor, and her good friend, J-Mo, Jared Money. Jared Cattoor on the guitar. We're going to have a lot more of their music in their next segment, so you hang in there. We'll be right back. And this is The In Show. And I'm your host, Gus Summers. It's good to be back with you today. That's right, we are broadcasting live from the entertainment capital of the world, Hollywood, on the Sunset Strip on a beautiful, beautiful California day. Winter day.
Yep, I know. It's like raining out here.
And just a few days ago, it was all sunny and bright and hot, and now today it's all rainy.
That was funny when you said Hollywood. I always say it like that. Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
It depends on the part of town you go. Well, we have a great in-studio guest. Yes, that is Miss Melanie Taylor.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and her good friend, Jared Cattoor. Yeah. So now we're going to be playing another song of yours.
Yeah, sure.
Right in live. So I wanted to take a little time in our last segment just to, talk a little bit about your music and your influences.
What's going on? Yep, definitely.
That's right. So tell us about this next song here. Let's get right into that.
Yeah, this song is called Whatever, and this was actually my producer's idea because he's like, we just gotta capture whatever kind of energy it is that you have, and it kind of manifested into the song of Whatever, because that's sort of how, in a sense, I live my life too. But it's also funny because it's kind of something that I need to be reminded of, that when things get too serious, I just need to say whatever and go with it, because I can't do anything about it anyways, right?
Perfect.
So you just gotta roll with it.
That's right. So do you say it in the 80s tone, whatever?
No, it's not in the 80s tone.
Yeah,
Jared might think differently, but it's
how about the
just
title? Do you say the title,
today.
Whatever?
I guess Whatever is kind of an 80s thing, isn't it? Whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
It is. No, I don't say it like that,
No. Okay. All right. So here's Melanie and Jared and their song, Whatever.
The smile on my face woke me up today, and I knew today it would be okay. And there's not a real reason why I feel so good, but who said I need a reason to feel like I know I should? So today I'm gonna live my life like whatever, ever, ever. Today I'm not gonna think twice, like whatever, ever, ever. Cause everybody needs a little time to breathe, so take some advice from me, yeah. No need to live life down to the letter, so we say whatever, yeah. Nothing but green lights, I'm on my way. The radio knows exactly what I wanna play, and there's not a real reason why I feel so good, but who said I need a reason to feel like I know I should? So today I'm gonna live my life like whatever, ever, ever. Today I'm not gonna think twice, like whatever, ever, ever. Since everybody needs a little time to breathe, take some advice from me, yeah. No need to live life down to the letter, so we say whatever. Things are just so much better, 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 better when I just say whatever, ever, ever, ever. whatever. Today I'm gonna live my life like whatever, ever, ever. Today I'm not gonna think twice like whatever, ever, ever. Since everybody needs a little time to breathe, take some advice from me. Yeah, no need to live life down to the letter, 'cause we say whatever.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, you bet. So Jared, how was the fingering on that one?
It's not bad.
Not bad.
That was fun.
Yeah.
A little more movement on that guy.
Yeah, it's nice and smooth.
Nice and
It's fun to
smooth.
play this one.
Did you have to spend as much time practicing this one as you did the other one?
No.
No. The other one,
Jared, we practice so much.
endlessly.
Right.
Look at my finger.
Right.
They're like working man hands, just on the tip.
But now, I mean, like, we've been playing for so long. Like, this is just like, okay, we're doing this song now, you know?
So tell us about how you guys met. You just met at on tour? Advertisement? How did that go?
We met at like a house that Jared thought that we were doing like karaoke or something. No. What did you think?
I thought I was going to a recording session at some guy's studio, and I was just gonna make connections,
right.
as my friend told me, and he brought me there.
And we were doing like karaoke instead.
Just a friend's house doing
It was a
karaoke?
birthday party.
It was a birthday
and there was
party.
an open mic there.
That was also open mic. Did you bring your guitar?
Yeah, because you and I played the Adele song, and that's how we started playing
We
music
hadn't
together.
even met, and he was like, "Oh, I know that song. Do you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
So at the party, you guys actually, so the connection actually worked then.
I guess
Right.
it did. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Your connection did manifest.
Now we're recording too.
But that's so funny because I was like not playing with him at the time, but I was performing. Anyways, yeah. Right.
So funny.
So funny.
So you just realized right now that they
Man,
can.
I made so many connections that night.
Yeah,
Like,
see? And he
seriously.
thought
Did you
he
really?
did it.
Yeah, I really did. Like, so many. Wow. Never even thought about it. That's funny.
Thank you guys.
No, you're
Just brought it
welcome.
full circle.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we like to do around here.
Right, totally.
And so from then, you guys just started. Did you hook up right away and started
No, from
performing?
then, like, we've both been kind of involved in, like, this, like, group that is very, like, inspirational, and it's kind of like, I don't know if you've heard of Agape, like, which is, like, a spiritual center.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, but it's through this organization called Psi Seminars.
Okay.
And, it's just very, I've been doing it for a while, and it's kind of like, it's not a cult, but it's like very like been, you know, empowering, and like you can do whatever you want. And so like we kind of knew each other through that, I guess. And then just started playing.
Oh, were you also part of the organization, Jared?
No, I just met them that night, and
Oh, I see.
But I'd always wanted to go to like personal development conferences and seminars and stuff. I really enjoy that stuff, like Jack Canfield and all these big name Michael Beckwith, all that stuff. So
Right.
it's kind of it's all the same work. And so when I met them, it was great. So then I got to start, and
Kind of fit into the whole
Yeah.
thing.
oh, it was perfect.
And it's kind of cool because that's sort of like the idea, right, of like all of this is that like we're like one thing. We're all humans. We're all
Right.
wanting to like cooperate and work with each other, and so
Build a better world.
yeah,
Right.
totally.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's great. Look at that. You guys meet and you were on the same wavelength there.
Yep, exactly. We're on the same vibration.
That's a little Beach Boys now. All right. And you know, we still have time to play a song from your CD.
Oh, great.
So we were talking about doing All About Today, am I correct?
Sure, yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about that one.
That's perfect, 'cause that's like exactly what this is all about. I mean, it's about like living your life like there's only today, and to not get stuck in thinking about yesterday or in the future, you know, and especially in this industry, I kind of like am a little sarcastic with just how it's like I have to put something out like every day to like be relevant or whatever, which is true in this industry, but it's also just like in your life, you know, do what you want to
Absolutely.
do and do it today.
Well, it sounds like a very upbeat song.
It is.
All right,
It's a dance
fantastic. Oh, okay, perfect. We'll keep going with that one. Okay, so here's Melanie Taylor and her song All About Today.
This is another Slight Doggy production. pee tonight. I'll make a scene, cause I'm sure to be seen tonight. Yeah, I'll be famous, cause I keep changing. How hot is hot off the press? How good is good as it gets? If I wanna stay on top, I'm gonna have to put out something new 365 days a year. Who cares what's real about tomorrow? What happened yesterday? Everyone's living for now, 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 now. It's gonna wait all about the day. Diamonds are forever, ever, ever. Everyone knows, everyone knows. Your plan to be together, together. Seal it with platinum and gold. You could spend a lifetime planning a lifetime just to find you waking up somewhere else. Yeah, I'll be famous, cause I keep changing. How hot is hot off the press? How good is good as it gets? If I wanna stay on top, I'm gonna have to put out something new 365 days a year. Who cares what's real about tomorrow? What happened yesterday? Everyone's living for now, 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 now. It's gonna wait all about the day. But here right now, cause there's nowhere else but here right now. No, there's nowhere else but here right now. Who cares what's real about tomorrow? What happened yesterday? Everyone's living for now, 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 now. It's gonna wait all about today. What's real about tomorrow? What happened yesterday? Everyone's living for now, 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 now. It's gonna wait all about today.
All right. Hey. Fantastic. I love it. That was a great dance.
Awesome.
We started getting up and dancing, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
Makes you want to move. It's
That's
that
right.
beat. Mhm.
I love it. So your next album, similar type of theme like this one, or is it going to be a slightly different?
You know what? I haven't even started to think about the next album yet because we just released this one like a
Right.
month ago. I mean, I've started to think of like some different concepts and in terms of what kind of a thing that I want to do. But yeah, I mean, probably some songs will. I'm just like throwing it out there for what I see about it. Will probably like showcase my voice maybe more, or I'll do more like kind of, I don't know, soulful kind of things. But then, yeah, I'll definitely still have like my dance numbers in there because I love to dance and do those in my performances. So
Of course.
yeah.
The pin that holds everything together, right?
Yeah, for sure. And you know, it's like interesting because you also have to follow kind of, I mean, to a certain extent, like I have to be an artist and create what I think is cool, but then also there's like a trend of like electronic kind of stuff happening right now, which I also really love and all that. So
Electronica. Yeah. You would fit right into that. Well, Jared too. You can break dance.
yeah, well, I did. I signed a deal that's kind of like in the work still, but with this German record label, and that was like the song that we did with them. With this single that's like very dance.
Really? Nice. Well, I can't
I
wait.
hope it sees the light of day because it's really a fun song.
Hey, fantastic. Yeah, we got to debut it here. We can.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got to take a quick commercial break, but again, thank you too for coming in. Love your music. And
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, well, this is Gus Summers, and you're listening to The In Show. And we have in-studio guest Miss Melanie Taylor and our good friend Jared Cattoor, Mr. J Money. in studio. We're going to have a lot more of them in our next segment, so you hang in there. We'll be right back. And this is The In Show. And I'm your host, Gus Summer. It's good to be back with you today. We have in-studio guests, Miss Melanie Taylor and Mr. Jared Cattoor. Thank you again for sharing your music. Want to give you a chance to mention any websites, any upcoming dates that you have?
Yeah, it's exciting. So first I'll say my website. It's melanietaylorofficial.com. And then my Twitter is Miss MT Music, and then my Facebook is Melanie Taylor Music. So all pretty simple. You can find me on Instagram, SoundCloud, all that, like if you just type in Melanie Taylor. And the music video for Ceasefire is also out, which is fun, and is gaining views, so watch it. We are going to Arizona at the end of the month, and I'm like very excited about it. It's the first time that we've done like a traveling whole thing, so it's exciting. And I just signed with this new management called Steve Levine. Well, actually, I mean, whatever. We're still talking, but I'm about to sign this contract. So I don't know if I should like say that or not yet. But yeah, and they're really great. They're called Steve Levine Entertainment, and they got me this gig at the W in Scottsdale. So that's going to be March 29th. And then the next night I'll be at this club called Access Radius, doing like a few songs there. And then backtracking though, March 21st I'll be playing at Cuban Pete's Mojito Bar. It's like a dance club on in Long Beach. So that's March 21st.
Hey, fantastic. Yeah. Wow.
So a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, busy.
I know.
Nice.
It's been great.
And you're going to perform one more song for us, am I right?
Yeah,
all right. What's this one?
Okay, so this one's called Bad Boy, and it's kind of a take on the reggae version of the song that people know from Cops. But it's kind of like, which is in the 80s. Oh gosh, I'm not proving my case very well. All right, fine. I just accept it. That's fine.
Just go with it. That's fine. It works for you.
So, and it's kind of like, you know, you think you're bad, but like, how bad really are you if you're not like helping our planet be a better place by just being yourself? And so that's kind of what this is about.
Fantastic. All right. So here we are with Bad Boy.
Yeah, yeah. Just screw the timeline. No, it don't mean things happen when they happen, so be cool with it. And no, I didn't grow up with a perfect family, but it didn't break me, no. It made me a little crazy, but it made me. When society puts us in our clothes, telling us how to be beautiful, well, tell me who's in control, yeah. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they try to break you? Bad boy, this is your chance to make a difference, so stand up, break all the rules. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Well, we think that we're defined by what meets the eye, but there's no right answer how to live your life, yeah. And you could just live up to somebody else's style and forget all about your own inner child. But hey, what kind of life are you really living when society puts us in our clothes, telling us how to be beautiful? Well, tell me who's in control, yeah. Yeah, bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they try to break you? Bad boy, this is your chance to make a difference, so stand up, break all the rules. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bad boy, yeah, what you gonna do? You talk about big game, but your swing don't follow through. Kids growing up with no dad, this government with no men. Not taking a stand, but can't stand the state that we're in. Yeah, buying and pretending you're really living with poison in your hand and you keep on raising. Are you gonna toast to that? Are you really gonna toast to that? When society puts us in our clothes, telling us how to be beautiful, yeah. Tell me who's in control. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bad boy, yeah. Bad boy, yeah. Bad boy, yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they try to break you, bad boy? Yeah, let's make a difference. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I get like really into it with that song.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell. I mean, you can tell vocally that you know it's really powerful.
Thank you.
Does it touch you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I really think that our society is kind of at this point where we kind of just listen to whatever the media throws at us. And like with me going into this profession, you know, I would be one of those people. So I really want to, you know, inspire people to like live their life and be who they are, create their own ideas and not just like something that someone tells us.
Are you really into you know, different causes? I know you're into this your group that's really supportive of you.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you enjoy other?
Absolutely. I just went to Costa Rica a few weeks ago with this group called Women of Global Change, and it was really powerful. Like a lot of people that have like, you know, the same mindset, whether it be like health and fitness that they're doing to like help the world, or it's like people in business that are doing the same thing. And then we went to a school and painted for them and built like their desks and stuff. And this like really shocked me. So in Costa Rica, they have their government pays for like the roof and the walls of a school, and other than that, it's up to like the kids or the people to like do whatever it is that they're going to do at the school. So it's really, you know, there's things that are going on in the world that sometimes we're just oblivious to, and it's not to like get down about it, but just to have like awareness about it
And try to help in some fashion or what have you.
Exactly, whatever you can do. I think it's important that we like recognize that we're not like separate from anyone else. You know, this is everybody's world.
Right.
So
fantastic. Jared, are you involved in similar organizations like that?
Well, I haven't gone to another country to volunteer, which would be really cool. But I do a couple things.
Well, you can just drive down the road and you can be like in a different.
That's true. There's this happening like in a couple streets away.
That's right. You're in LA, you know, just a few miles in every direction. You're like in different parts of the world.
Definitely.
And just in 20 minutes.
Right.
And then you get to go home.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah. I do volunteer occasionally with a group called the 24 Foundation, and it's like kids on a military base and then who've just kind of either not gone to high school or dropped out, have had a bunch of bad stuff going on in their lives, like they're doing drugs or they have kids already, and so we like I work with the art stuff, so I teach music lessons and we be mentors for them. And then also with another agape in St. Louis, when I'm there, I volunteer with them often.
That's fantastic.
And we both volunteer with seminars as well, a lot.
Yeah, just doing things and whatever. I actually, though, you had asked, the one, like, the most outrageous thing was, like, back in October, I did this thing. It was an organization called the Somali Mom Foundation that's, like, against like preventing sexual trafficking, and we skydived like 18,000 feet because it was the cause is like we'll dive 18,000 feet to raise $18,000, and we raised like much more, but that was like the most radical thing.
Wow.
Yeah, but we still.
So did you go in tandem, or were you able to go by yourself?
Oh my gosh, no! I would not just do it by myself. That would be suicide for sure. But you know what, though? It's like, yeah, we can do those things to raise awareness. But totally, I mean, like, just, like, helping, especially, like, I think the arts and inspiring people through music, that can, like, really heal and really be a huge source of good.
Fantastic, fantastic. You know, that's great that you're giving back. You know, we're reaching close to the end of the hour, and I'd like to thank you again for coming in. You know, both of you. You know,
so much fun.
yeah, sharing your music. You know, acoustically. That's you know, wonderful. I know you're the dance beat queen. I don't know what I don't know if you have a nickname. Right? We got to give her a nickname, Jared. She gave you one.
Oh gosh, here Jared goes. Yeah, I know. I'll have like 20, but
he's gonna be texting you and everything.
Yeah.
What about
more
this one?
money?
More money.
Fantastic. Yeah, again, you know, Melanie, Jared, you know, thank you for coming in. Definitely. You know, we want to end with one of your songs. So we had talked about ending with a Walk of Shame.
Yeah.
Is that a good one? All right.
Definitely. This is just about having fun, and everyone's had one, so I just thought I'd write a song about it.
All right. Well, fantastic. Again, you know, Melanie, Jared, thank you for coming in. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So we're going to end the show with Melanie Taylor's song, Walk of Shame.
I don't even know where I am right now. What? I did what? I blame it on the pregame. Treated that shit like it was my relay. I think some idiot bright box wine, and yeah, you know I drank it. I don't know where I parked the car, pushing panic on my alarm. Yeah, I still got my ID though, but who is this number? I don't know a Rico. All I know is when I woke up, I looked around and said, oh fuck, I must have did it again. Where am I? How did I get here? Last thing I remember, we were partying like New Year. Just another night of me going insane. Just another walk of shame, walk of shame. Watch me walk it out, watch me walk it out. The walk of shame ain't nothing to be shameful about. Watch me walk it out, watch me walk it out. The walk of shame, what's the talk about? Breakfast in the same thing I ate dinner in. Where are my big shades? My head is pounding, this beat is pounding. So let the crowd in. The walk of shame shit, I just walked in. Where am I?
And this is The End Show. And I've been your host, Gus Summers, and we'll be back next time. You've been listening to the music of Miss Melanie Taylor. I'd like to thank her for coming in, and Mr. Jared Cattoor. And be sure to visit us at theendshow.com, where you'll be able to catch this interview and everything else that we've been doing. And ladies and gentlemen, Gus has left the building.